Hi, job seekers. Welcome back to yet another episode of Let's Hear It From, a career podcast powered by My Job Factory, where we bring you real stories, real journeys, and real advice from leaders who have built extraordinary careers. But before we jump into today's incredible conversation with an incredible guest, let me ask you, viewers, three questions. How do you stand out in a world where everyone seems more experienced than you? What qualities do leaders genuinely look for when choosing their teams, and how do I build a career that feels meaningful instead of just routine? If you have nodded yes to any of these, then this episode is just for you, because joining with us today is one Mrs. Geetika Anand Gupta, co-founder of Mob Foods, the brand behind Mad Over Parathas and Pakodas, fondly known as Mob Foods. Geetika ji has also been featured on Shark Tank India, where Amit Jain, CEO of Kar Dekho, has invested in her idea of Mob Foods. But what truly defines her story is very simple. She noticed a gap, the lack of hygienic and branded options for India's favorite street food like parathas and pakodas. But instead of waiting for someone else to solve it, she built the solution herself. That spark became Mob Foods. Her journey is full of lessons for anyone building their career, switching industries, or dreaming of creating something new of their own. So without wasting a single second, let's hear it from the horse's mouth. Let's hear it from Geetika Anand Gupta. Geetika ji, we are thrilled to have you here today. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. I am really humbled to be part of your show, and thank you for inviting me.
Thanks so much, ma'am. Geetika ji, I'll come straight to the first question. Looking back, what moments or decision defined your career path the most? What inspired you to choose India's most comfortable street foods like parathas and pakodas as the core of your brand?
I think so. If I talk about the one time period of my life which led to this decision, was me moving from Dubai to India. Okay. And when I moved after 14 years to India, I saw this gap in the market, because I was sitting with my son and I said, he's born and brought up in Dubai. And I told him, let's try the authentic roadside street food, which is parathas and pakodas. But to my surprise, there was not even a single brand serving hygienic street food in the comfort of the home. And then we realized that what were the pain points in the industry, and then how we can find the solutions to this pain point. Not because I just wanted to start the business. Before starting the business, the most important thing what you look at is there a demand? Is there a market? Correct. Size? So the market opportunity was not huge. The market opportunity was humongous. So the market size was really big, and I thought that even if competition comes over the period of time, our vision is just a pie of the whole market size. Correct. So we will still be able to achieve our vision, our mission. And now, apart from Mad Over Parathas and Pakodas, we have brands like Mealy under our portfolio, which is your everyday meal. That is also part of the MOPP Foods Private Limited. Then we have third brand, Sassy Indian, which is more into your curries and kebabs. We have a fourth brand called Yum Biryani Bowls, which is into elevating the street biryanis. So we are not into expensive biryanis like handi, or serving in a handi, or the earthen bowls. We neither sell as cheap as 80 rupees on the road. We neither sell as expensive as 800 rupees. We are trying to elevate the street biryani into an organized, hygienic mid-segment. Then our fifth brand is called Khichdi in a Bowl, which serves different varieties of khichdis, more than 20 types of khichdis like palak khichdi, vegetable khichdi, and in various formats. You can choose the size of your bowls. You can customize, you can order as per your own requirement. If suppose I am more hungry, I can order a large size. If I am less hungry, I can order a small size. So customization, and as per your choice, you can decide your own meal. So we have different brands and we have different kitchens. And now we are also part of Cuisina Food Tech Private Limited. We had recently a strategic investment from Cuisina, and now we are expanding our kitchens pan-India. We started with a single kitchen, a single brand. Today, we are a portfolio of brands, and we are 30
Wow.
plus kitchens. And our target is to open 1,000 kitchens with Cuisina Food Tech Private Limited.
Wow. Such
So
an
definitely there is a lot of vacancy. We are looking for
correct.
all
Yes.
kind of roles.
Yes.
And
Yes.
right now we have a huge list of vacancies because
Wow.
already 6 kitchens are ready, and we are just waiting for the training to happen and kick off and launch these kitchens. And not only in Delhi NCR, but in Bangalore,
Pan
in
India.
Hyderabad,
Wow.
Calcutta, Pan India,
Yes.
these kitchens are opening. So if you have the right job seekers, we will be very happy to interview them
Amazing.
and share this opportunity.
Correct. Such an impressive journey, and yes, I think I chose the right time to invite you
Yeah.
for this podcast.
I think so. The timing has been fantastic.
Fantastic. But Nikita ji, coming to the second question, see, food tech is such an industry, which blends foods, operations, logistics, technology, customer experience, and so much more. When you hire for Mob Foods, what qualities do you look for most in a candidate? I am talking about beyond technical skills, beyond education, some unique combinations that makes a candidate stand out beyond even his educational documents also.
So here I have a one-word answer, and then I'll explain that one-word answer. Way I look when I'm interviewing people: attitude.
Oh, I
See, you can train a person, you can teach him job skills, but you cannot change his attitude. His attitude, his behavior, that cannot be changed, or that cannot be guided by an employer. That he's bringing it with his own self. I can teach him, we can train him the job skills required to be successful in the job, but his approach, whether he is optimistic, whether he is pessimistic, what is his approach to life,
Correct.
whether he has gratitude towards God or not, whether he has gratitude towards his life or not, we look at such minute details. Because if he has the right attitude, then 100% he will be successful. 100%.
Okay, great. But then just taking this question a bit forward. So how do you spot, attitude is right, so how do you spot genuine passion in someone during an interview which lasts maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes or 30 minutes? How does this genuine passion, spotted by founders?
See, we believe in passion a lot.
Oh,
And that is why I said attitude. And
Correct.
in that 10 minute, 15 minute, our interview is a little longer. Sorry for that.
okay.
But
Yes.
we ask direct questions. We give real examples. We ask them, we give them a situation, and we ask them, what would you do in that situation? I'll give you a small example just to know whether the person is positive or negative. Or we'll fill, I'll take a glass. These are different things in different interviews, depends on the position we are hiring for. And I'll fill water till half in the glass during an interview. And I will keep it on the table, and I will ask him, is the glass half full or is the glass half empty?
Oh,
And then, so if he says empty, that means he's only looking at the negative side of his life. If he's saying it's half full because it can at least take care of my thirstiness, then he's looking at the positive aspects of life. He's having gratitude for whatever he has. So he will be always looking forward to fulfilling his dreams rather than complaining about his vision. So these are little HR techniques which we use during an interview to find the attitude, the personality, the behavioral skills of the person.
wow, great. Such an amazing. Let me be very honest here. I was not expecting from a founder side. This is typically a combination of a founder and a very experienced HR manager. I quickly come to the next question. Tell me, Geetika ji, what is that one mistake you have seen job seekers often make, and how can they avoid it?
I think so, patience. the job seekers, when I interview the job seekers these days, and when I ask where do you see yourself in 5 years down the line, it's a typical question which I also faced when I was a job seeker. This question has not changed for decades, that where
Correct.
do you look at yourself in the next 5 years. And when we used to talk about it, we would be realistic that where do we see ourselves in the next 5 years. These days, I think so, lack of patience is the one, you can say, one mistake which the latest job seekers are looking at, because they want overnight success. They don't have patience. उनको ऐसा होता है कि चुटकी बजाई और मैं सक्सेसफुल हो गया, आज जॉब ज्वाइन किया, 3 महीने में मुझे प्रमोशन चाहिए, 6 महीने में इंक्रीमेंट चाहिए, 1 साल में मेरे को HOD बना दो. मतलब दैट इज द काइंड ऑफ responses they give, and I was like, oh my god, we never even thought of an HOD in 5
जिंदगी
years.
जाती है मैडम, HOD बनने में जिंदगी जाती है.
तो lack of patience है आजकल के job seekers में. They are not patient. They want everything, immediately.
Right.
And I think one more thing which I really feel is the issue these days is they switch their companies too fast. Now I was taught by my father कि अगर एक कंपनी ज्वाइन किया, it's like marrying that company.
Right. Correct. Very rightly put it.
You cannot resign till the time you don't have a valid reason, or there's something, a reason which my family members will discuss and we take a decision together. Here I see people just take a decision, something happens, in 5 minutes they resign.
Okay.
So the lack of patience and wanting everything very fast is something which is really bothering me for the the young job seekers who are looking for a job these days, because they don't have patience. They want overnight success, and they don't have patience. Correct. To wait for that success.
Right.
और कुछ भी हुआ, अभी क्या है कि मेरे बॉस ने मुझे डांटा, मैं आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट 2003. So I would learn ki what I've learned from my boss. Today, if I say anything, I won't be surprised that after half an hour he'll send his resignation letter. Instead of learning from the mistakes, they try to have that negative attitude of self-respect, ego, and such things.
Right, absolutely. This was one very important piece of advice. Job seekers, if you are listening, then please get this in sync in your brains. I quickly move on to the next question. Geetika ji, this is my favorite question. I ask to most of the HR managers, HR heads and founders. How important is cultural fit when you are building a team for Mob Foods? And secondly is, how can candidates, show their fitment during the hiring process?
So I think so interviewing process is extremely important. So for us, cultural fit is extremely important. Again, as I told you, हम questions पूछते हैं. We have kitchens. We send the staff in the kitchen for almost 20 minutes, half an hour. We say you spend time in the kitchen and come back, and then we'll start the interview, because we want him to see the reality rather than feel cheated. I don't, as an employer, want to cheat any employee.
Right.
I want him to see the true picture, the real picture, कि भाई यही सच्चाई है. कल को कोई जॉब सीकर ये ना बोले आपने इंटरव्यू में मुझे पूरी डिटेल्स नहीं दी, आपने ये नहीं बताया, आपने वो नहीं बताया. तो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है कि आप इंटरव्यू को बहुत ट्रांसपेरेंट रखें, सारी डिटेल्स को शेयर करें, जिससे जो जॉब सीकर है उसको भी आपके ऊपर फेथ आए, कॉन्फिडेंस आए दैट माय एम्प्लॉयर इज ऑनेस्ट. When I share everything with an open heart, then the employee or the potential employee also has or develops faith in the company, in the founder, in the team. And during this interview, when we talk and we interact, then we can also feel that whether we have faith in him or not, that whether he will fit in our cultural environment or not. Because our environment is a balance of a corporate and like a family. We are very strict with our SOPs. काम अच्छा होना चाहिए, काम अच्छा है, उसके बाद रेस्ट. We really love our employees, we really respect our employees. हमें लगता है प्यार और इज्जत हर इंसान का हक है, उसका राइट है. तो we give lot of love and lot of respect to our employees as long as वो काम अच्छा कर रहे हैं. तो हमारी टैगलाइन है कि हमें आपसे सोना नहीं चाहिए, चांदी नहीं चाहिए, कुछ नहीं चाहिए. हमें आपसे अच्छा और सच्चा काम चाहिए. We want good work and honest work, and then you are the boss and we are the employees. So we treat our employees like bosses. We love them, we respect them as long as they are doing अच्छा and सच्चा.
Yes.
बस हमें और कुछ नहीं चाहिए.
ये भी मिले तो काफी है. Job seekers, if you are listening, here is a very transparent founder, and job seekers, if you're looking for a transparent company, then Mob Foods is the place for you. With this, I quickly move on to the next question. Geetika ji, can you share career paths within food tech company, because food tech industry is very dynamic, career paths from entry level to leadership, so that job seekers can know what growth can look like and what roles you think will, in future they will emerge in the food tech landscape in the next 5 years.
Correct. So now one of our visions in our corporate presentation is that every employee should be promoted and should have a career path. So if a particular employee is not getting promoted, the challenge is to the founder and the team, the senior management team, that why we are not able to train and guide so that the growth path of the employee is taken care of. So if a particular employee is not getting promoted, the first question goes to his manager or the founder or the senior team, that what is lacking from your side that iska promotion nahi ho raha. Within 1 to 2 years हम promotion expect करते हैं कि हमारे employee का हो. Every department has a different career path. अगर कोई kitchen की role में है, because we have kitchens, अगर कोई FOH की टीम में है, अगर कोई BOH की टीम में, अगर कोई कॉर्पोरेट की टीम में है, सबका अलग अलग करियर पाथ बना हुआ है. एंड 1 से 2 साल के अंदर प्रमोशन लेनी जरूरी है, क्योंकि अगर प्रमोशन नहीं ली तो आपके ऊपर उंगली बाद में उठेगी, आपके मैनेजर के ऊपर उंगली पहले उठेगी.
करेक्ट.
तो इसलिए वी इंश्योर दैट एवरी एम्प्लॉय गेट्स promotion, they perform, they get promoted, and they earn and they grow, and this is what they grow financially also, personally also, emotionally also, and professionally also,
right. Such a clarity in the decision making. But Geetika ji, I have one very one slightly different question. If you have you ever come across a candidate who has got career gaps? Do you hire such candidates, one, and how can they best present their story to Mob Foods or to any potential employer? Now, what's your take on that?
So I think that I really don't differentiate between any potential employee, whether he is gora, kala, with a break, without a break, rich, poor. We see, as I said, the attitude. अगर attitude अच्छा है, काम तो हम किसी को भी सिखा सकते हैं. So we, as long as he can prove that what did he learn in those gap years, maybe he learned taking care of his child. He was taking care of his child sitting at home, or maybe he had launched his own restaurant which did not work, and then he's come back to a job. So becoming an entrepreneur yourself, even if it was a small chai shop, he would have learned a million things. So I think I respect people like this, and I like to use their experience in our company rather than saying that we don't hire with the people who have gap years. If the person can prove that what did he do in those gap years and what did he learn in those gap years, we are absolutely comfortable.
Okay. Yes.
हम ना किसी को किसी के रिलीजन पे, ना किसी को किसी के कास्ट पे, हम किसी को डिफरेंशिएट नहीं करते. For us, we believe there is one religion, and that religion is अच्छा and सच्चा काम.
अच्छा and सच्चा काम. Such an all-inclusive culture, madam. One more question relating to this also. What advice you would like to give to young professionals who want to enter the food tech industry but feel intimidated or skeptical by its fast-paced environment?
I think so. I will just say, अगर मार्केट में मिलती है तो पेशेंस खरीद लो कहीं से.
अरे क्या बात है अगर मार्केट में.
It's a very dynamic business, but you need lot of patience and perseverance and passion to be successful in this. So I would say if you don't have passion in the food industry, please don't join it. बिकॉज हमारी इंडस्ट्री में कहते हैं ना, हम लोग मजाक उड़ाते हैं, ऐसा है नहीं. वी ट्राई टू गिव एवरीबडी दैट स्पेस, बट फूड होटल मैनेजमेंट जब कोई करता है तो भाई आने का टाइम है, जाने का टाइम नहीं है. ये उसको कॉलेज में सिखाया जाता है. तो लेकिन हम लोग वी कैन डू इट everything and anything with a smile because we love our job. So loving your job is extremely important. If we are passionate about the food industry, then food industry is the solution. Because I always say tequila की तरह shot मिलती है जब एक customer का अच्छा feedback होता है ना. It's like the high what you get is the after seeing the smile on the customer's face is just beyond anything. तो हम उस स्माइल और कस्टमर सेटिस्फैक्शन पे थ्राइव करते हैं. वी थ्राइव ऑन दैट स्माइल, वी थ्राइव ऑन हैप्पी
सेटिस्फैक्शन. वो जो सेटिस्फैक्शन होता है ना, दैट गिव्स यू लॉट ऑफ कॉन्फिडेंस. Okay, finally, Geetika ji, what is your message you would like to share to young job seekers who are struggling to find the right job opportunity today?
See, if you will wait for the right job, I don't know, there is a word called right job.
Oh,
there is a word called that you are happy in your job and आप जो है, अगेन मैं कहूँगी ट्रांसपेरेंट, लाइक वी आर अ वेरी ट्रांसपेरेंट कंपनी. हमारे में कुछ लोगों को ये अच्छा लगता है कि ट्रांसपेरेंसी बहुत ज़्यादा है, वेदर वो हाउस कीपिंग का लड़का है या वेदर जो है कोई HOD है. आर लव, रिस्पेक्ट, ट्रांसपेरेंसी, एवरीथिंग इज सेम फॉर एनी डेजिग्नेशन. जूनियर है, सीनियर है, सेम लव, सेम रिस्पेक्ट, सेम रूल्स हैं सबके लिए. सो हमारी कंपनी में सबको जो है ट्रांसपेरेंसी से ही जीता जा सकता है. बट कुछ लोग हैं, दे डोंट लाइक ट्रांसपेरेंसी. सो देयर द प्रॉब्लम, देन वी आर नॉट द राइट पर्सन. Because we are a company where I can proudly say there is zero politics and 100% transparency, and your performance appraisal is based on अच्छा and सच्चा काम.
अच्छा and सच्चा काम. So no place for toxic work culture, right, ma'am? So Geetika ji, before we wrap up,
so if you said that the advice I will say that work on your passion. If you have passion in the food industry, please join. It will make you very happy. Be patient, be perseverant, and if you are in the enjoying your job and giving your best as per the expectations of the company, then your success is inevitable. It will definitely happen. So don't wait for the right boss. There is no right boss. Don't wait for the right job. There is no right job. Don't wait for the right company. There is no right company.
Yes, absolutely.
So it is you who have to be right.
Right.
As long as your thoughts are right, then everything is right.
Wow, this was the amazing piece of advice. From the day I started my podcast, I'm really going to, take a separate reel out of this. So, Geetika ji, before we wrap up, let's move into our favorite segment called Rapid Fire. I'm going to ask you a few quick questions, and you have to answer the first thing that comes in your mind. Ready? My first question goes to you right now. Name your favorite paratha from Mop.
Methi paratha.
Wow, that's my favorite too. One word that describes your leadership style.
Passionate.
One skill you think every professional must build.
Balance of life.
Oh, I see. One hiring red flag you instantly notice.
Ego.
Oh, I see. A book or a podcast that influenced your thinking.
Who moved my cheese?
What's harder, starting a startup or scaling up?
Scaling up.
Absolutely, yes. It's so easy to start a startup. One trait you absolutely love seeing in a team member.
Passion.
Again, passion. Fine, that's okay. Your definition of success in one line.
Happiness.
क्या बात है. And that brings us to the end of today's episode of Let's Hear It From. Remember, job seekers' careers are not built in a day, but they are built every day. So keep learning, keep experimenting, and if the world doesn't give you a seat at the table, well, take a page from Geetika Madam and build your own table, preferably with pakodas on the side. Thank you so much, viewers, for tuning into Let's Hear It From, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this episode with someone you feel needs career clarity right now. Until next time, stay curious, stay ambitious, and stay hungry for opportunities, not just for food. Bye for now.
Thank you.
Yes. I just stopped the record.